Taylor. Good morning.
Good morning, Bart.
How are
Good
you
morning,
guys?
Andy. Good. How are you?
Good. You're always working, always working. What's going on with you this month?
Always working. This month we've been extremely busy doing what we do with our maternal infant support programs, and currently this week we're getting ready for our April giveaway. It's coming up this Wednesday. We've just been doing what we do over in Partial to Girls.
Tell us.
Just serving everyone, getting everything done, and this month's been extremely busy. We did our opening to our support services with pregnant moms. We had over 60 moms come in
Really?
last week for our support services for their newborn babies coming in, and that's just what we do over there. We are extremely busy keeping up and getting ready for our summer activities, still with our partnership with Residents in Action at the homeless shelter, and Hakeem Crampton and I are preparing for the upcoming Summerfest this summer in July.
I want to ask you about these giveaways you do because I know you're doing like 300 this month. Talk a little bit about what that entails.
So our giveaways are for families to come in that might be struggling with their baby items like diapers and wipes, maybe hygiene items, feminine products for moms. And once a month, we just open up our doors and we just let whoever needs things just come on in and get what you need. We put our big grill out. We try to serve food, have snacks for the children, drinks. We open up our clothing closet, let people go in there. You know, Wendy Waldron, she still runs our clothing closet. Once a month, people come in and just leave out with loads of things that they really, really need to help them get by. And this is a program that we stay on top of basically every single day. We work with emergencies. If you don't have a car, you can call me up. We'll do a delivery for you right to your door for mom and baby. We've been at it now for almost 7 years doing this.
You're
Wow.
a saint.
Last time you were here, you were with Christy Siders from
Yes.
True Community talking about the Garrett family house build. Do we have an update on that?
Yeah, so in partnership with Habitat for Humanity, True Community, and myself and RJ's Yvette Wilkie, we have put together a campaign called Build Hope for the Garrett family. And we are just really gearing up to really kick things off really soon here with the campaign. We just got our prints back, and I'll be sharing that with you guys so that you can get it aired for us and shared out there. But yeah, that's another thing we're working on, helping the Garrett family with their daughter and their recovery.
You mentioned Southside Summerfest, some big changes for that event this year.
Big changes for that event, big good changes for that event. We've moved it from Eleanor Mormon this year, and we're taking it down to Exchange Park, and already we've got about 40 vendors waiting to join us. We have entertainment coming. We've amped it up this year. Super proud of what Hakeem and I are doing there, and we're celebrating our 7th year.
That's great. It's
And it's going to be one weekend
One
instead
weekend.
of 4.
Okay.
One weekend instead of, you know, how we do it all throughout the summer months. We're putting it into one weekend in July.
If you look at what you're doing for the community, you're helping a lot of people that have no help at all.
Oh, yeah.
And you're really the only source of their help. Just talk a little bit about kind of what that means to you, what you see, and then where the community could help.
So what I'm seeing, of course, we all know there is a housing crisis.
Right.
It's really nothing we can do about that, but kind of all work together to fill in those gaps in areas of, you know, food, temporary housing, whatever it is that we can do collectively. So we're not the only ones that are like working on the homeless issue. We're doing big things in Jackson collectively to make sure that people are housed, to make sure that people are fed. I think one of the main things I'm seeing right now, Andy and Bart, is panic. People are panicking in our community. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do day by day to get by. What I see a lot of the nonprofits doing outside of myself is we're filling in those gaps. We're pushing and filling the needs out here in Jackson. So people don't have to fear the way that they're fearing. There are a lot of us that are partnering together to cover the fear.
Well, yesterday, Senator Slotkin delivered a message that because of various happenings in Washington, communities are going to have to take care of themselves and not count on the federal government for every this and that. So organizations like yours become even more important.
Yeah, and partnerships are even more important. If we're doing the same work, we need to partner. We need to make sure that we're coming together strong for our community here in Jackson.
Well, we certainly appreciate all that you've done, and it's amazing. And a lot of it is, done silently, but the amount of work and the amount of product you provide is incredible. Thanks so much, and keep up the great work.
Yeah, thank you very much for all you're doing.
Salena Taylor, founder of Partial to Girls. More of the morning show after this.